Hi and welcome back. Now let's start with the part 5 of Introduction to Schematic Editor. In previous video we completed 6 options and in this video we are going to cover this label option. And again this option is very frequently used when we design the complex circuit, and this option helps us to simplify the circuit or helps you to draw neat and clean schematic. Okay, so listen to this video carefully and now let's start with this label option. Now what's the purpose of this label option? Now when we create the schematic there will be actually multiple blocks in the schematic, like power supply block will be there, then IC block or microcontroller block will be there, LED block will be there, switch block will be there, right? So in those blocks there will be different components. Okay, so let's say that this IC555 is placed in this block and there is another block and in that particular block this resistor is placed. Okay, so let me place this resistor at some other location, let's say here. Okay, now when you create the schematic, not every time, for example, if you have to connect pin number 6 with this terminal of this resistor, then you will not use this particular option, okay, neat option, and you will not do the connection like this. Okay, so if you use this particular approach every time to do the connection between the components which are placed at a longer distance, then your schematic is going to be a lot messy. Okay, so there is actually one option which is called as label option. So instead of drawing the net like this, what you can do, you can actually give the label. And how to do that? First of all, let me delete this net. So I will delete this net. Alright, so the net is deleted. Now let me do the connection between this particular pin and this particular pin of this resistor. So how to do that? So first of all, you need to select this net option, okay, and just extend this net little bit, or maybe 2 grid. Okay, generally I use 2 grids, and after that you have to click on escape button of the keyboard to get rid of that net option. Okay, after that click on this label option and then left click of mouse on this junction or at this point, and after that you can see this net label will actually appear. So again you have to click on this particular point to get rid of this label. Okay, so I clicked on this point. Okay, I clicked the left click of my mouse, and now in order to label this particular pin, what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on right click of mouse, and after that I'm going to click on name. Okay, so here I will give some name. So let's say what's the name of this? I think it's okay, let's write test. Okay, alright, and after that I will click on OK. So now the name of this particular pin is test. Okay, now same thing I am going to do with this particular resistor. Okay, so I will select this option, net option, and after that I'm just going to extend this net till this point, and after that in order to get rid of this net, I will click on escape, and now again I will click on label, and after that left click of mouse at this point, and now here I want to rotate this particular label. Okay, so what I will do, I will click on right click of mouse. Okay, I will not go here. Instead of that I will click on right click of mouse, and you can see we are able to rotate that label option label with the help of right click of mouse, and after that again I will click on left click of mouse. Okay, now in order to do the connection between this pin and this pin of this IC, again I have to give the same label to this particular pin. So I will right click on this particular net, and after that I'm going to click on name, and here again I'm going to write test. Okay, and after that I will click on OK. Now here this dialog box is asking whether you want to do the connection between this net and that particular pin of that IC. So I'm just going to click on yes, and that will actually make the connection between this terminal of this resistor and this pin of this IC. So in order to verify whether there is a connection between this pin and this terminal of this resistor or not, for that we will use this option, which is show option, and after that I'm just going to click on this. So you can see this terminal of this resistor is highlighted Along with that, this terminal of this IC is highlighted. So it means that there is a connection between this resistor and this terminal of this IC. So whenever your components will be placed at different location, or let's say that particular component is placed at a little longer distance from this IC, then instead of using this knit option, you can straight away use this label option and do the connection. Okay. So I hope that this particular option is now clear to you. After that, again here, these options are actually not that important. So I'm skipping these options. I told you I'm just going to discuss only those options which are actually very important from schematic design point of view. Okay. So in this video, we completed label option, and I hope that it's clear to you. In next video, which is basically the last video of this topic, we will complete rest of the tools. So that's what I wanted to discuss in this video. Now I will see you in next video.